guys, Anna here with Canine Co-Pilots. This is your go home video for Nova. Before I go get Nova and I show you his new skills and all the things he's learned, I want to talk about him for a second and talk about the importance of the training and how to really use it for Nova. This is a little different than our typical go home video. Most of the time we take a video and we show you all the cool stuff he's learned and how great he is. And that is also what we want to do here. But first and foremost, I want you guys to realize the purpose and the importance of his obedience. So when Nova came, he came because of his bite history and his nervous behavior and his worry, and we labeled him what I like to call a nervous defensive dog. He did not find security in his own skin. New people made him nervous and scared because he was insecure about it, and he doesn't know what to expect from them. And in his past experiences, like with your friends or whatever, when he was already nervous and they make a big motion towards him while they're trying to be nice, he takes it as something scary and in turn defends himself, which is where you got the bites and the trouble. So what we've done here for the last, 5-6 weeks is we've really worked on teaching Nova what to do instead. I didn't teach Nova not to bite. I didn't teach Nova not to be scared, but I gave him a reason and a way to find self-security and self-esteem in situations that would generally make him nervous. And in doing that, what we did is we taught him to be obedient. So we gave him a job in a position that would have already made him scared. We gave him something to do instead. So with Nova, let's just hypothetical situation really quick. Say you're at home and someone comes to the door, knocks on the door. He's gonna make a woof bark. And you're gonna hit the button on your collar, go place. Because he's already like, oh my God, what's happening? And when he does that, instead of letting him build there, we say, what's happening? Who is that? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. You're gonna tell him what's going on through the obedience, such as a down or a go place or a come. Those are really important things to remember to do. If you get nervous too and you get insecure, then all you're doing is validating his reason to be nervous or scared. Where if you're already like, why are you scared? Go lay on your place. Then he's like, I don't know why I'm scared. I'm just gonna go lay on my place because I know that gets me the things I want. So in places where he gets nervous or scared, I tell him what to do and it doesn't matter anymore. Then he's good to go. I'm gonna go get him really quick. I'm gonna show you guys a couple things, just real basic stuff he's learned, and then we'll talk about more of this when you pick him up. I'll be right back. Okay, come on. Yeah, there you go, good boy. Nova, sit. Super. Nova, down. Yeah, buddy, good boy. Okay, come on, buddy. Come on, that's a good boy. There you go. Good man. Good man. That's a good boy. Nova, down. Down. Good boy, stay. Good stay, buddy. Good boy. Okay. Come on. That's a man. Oh, good boy. Good boy. You ready? Nova, please. Hey. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. They're birds, pal. Down. Super, dude. Good job. Okay, come on. Come on. There you go. That's a man. I'm not going to tell you. That's a boy. Come on. Super. Nova, come. Come. Yeah, good boy. Come on. That's a good boy. Come on. Nova, come. Okay. Good boy. Nova, come. Come. Yeah, there you go. Good boy. Come on, buddy. Come here. Sit. Super. Go place. Good boy, bud. Good. There you go. There you go. Okay. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come. Good boy. Come on, my man. Good job. Come here. All the way, all the way, all the way. Sit. Super. No big deal. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Come on, buddy. Back, man. Nova, come. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Nova, down. Down. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. Okay, go place. Good boy. Nova. Nova. Ready? Come on.
Boy.
Okay, so in conclusion, after you guys have watched the video, as you can see, he's really secure and really solid in his obedience at this point. The dog understands 100% what his job is. He's happy to do it. He is still Nova. He's still the same dog you dropped off, just with better skills. With the obvious confidence you can see in him through the obedience, now it's about using that in positions that would make him nervous to help him find the confidence that he needs in those situations. So if you guys have a friend come over, you have guests come over, make it about making him be obedient, not about him making friends with them. He does not want to make friends with everyone. He wants to know that he can trust his handlers, which are you. He's learned to trust me and to trust Jeffrey and to trust our assistant trainers. He knows what's coming from them. He's secure in that. He's confident in those things. He understands how to be right. He understands what will happen if he is wrong and how to then eventually be right. And that is the most important thing to this dog, is for him to feel secure and know what to expect and be able to trust you. So in a situation when you have friends over, if he shows any kind of defensive behavior, that low grumbly woof, the side eye, the low stature, the tucking his tail, tell him to sit or down or go place and only worry about whether he did that or not. I would urge you guys to ask your friends to not bother him. Don't try to make friends with him. He doesn't like that. He doesn't want it. He wants to be friends with you and he wants to trust you. And that is your job as his owner and his handler.
He can be neutral to your friends.
Yeah, he can be neutral to your friends. He can ignore them. Once he's on his place like he is now, he's happy to be there. If he's not, you can tell when he's nervous, his eyes get real squinty. His eyes get real narrow and he kind of like drops his head and his ears go flat to his head. You can see right here, like the bases of his ears are pretty relaxed. He's fine. He doesn't really care at all. He's just happy to be on his bed doing the things. Right, buddy? That's a good boy. If you notice he's feeling pretty normal, then release him with the okay word. That'll let him come up, have him come over to you. If he approaches your friends wagging his tail, come up behind him and pet him and praise him there. So, hi buddy, that's a good boy. If you were to go up to a friend and show neutrality, you come up behind him and pet him up. Okay, come on buddy. Like right here, we're gonna go see Jeff. There's a Jeffrey.
Hey buddy.
That's a good boy. See, his tail's relaxed. He's not a big deal. He's wagging.
Okay,
that's a man. Good boy. And I'm petting him there, making him feel good about it. That's a good boy. Okay, good job, buddy. Instead of being worried about it and trying to make him friends, I'm just praising him for making good choices. Things to watch on this dog, his ears. His ears tell everything about him. If they're relaxed like this, like he's a little weirded out by us talking so loud and the camera, that's fine. But the bases are relaxed, they're floppy. If they're pinned back to his head like this, he's mad. He's angry. If his eyes are narrow, right now his eyes are soft. Nova, come here, buddy. It's a man. Good boy. Good boy. His eyes are soft here. If they're narrow like this, he's mad. He's worried. He's scared. His tail's relaxed right now. It's pretty good. You've seen it wag some. If he tucks it up under his belly, come on, buddy. That's a good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. Come. No, come. Good boy. That's a man. Super. Go, please. Go. Go, 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 go. Good boy. Like right there, how he's happy wiggling around. That's a happy dog. That's cool. If he comes off his bed like that, your friends ignore him, he goes to them and actively accepts attention, fine. If not, it is no problem for him to stay on that place bed the whole time they're there until he finds security in that position, then he can come off. If you take him to the vet or out for a walk, you're gonna use your prong collar like we talked about on the intro video. That way you have control over him, over his head. If you have control over his head, you have control over the dog. I want this e-collar to stay on him from the moment he wakes up in the morning till the moment you go to bed. Take it off, put it back on the charger. I want that to happen every single day. The collar goes on in the morning, it comes off when you go to bed, it goes back on the first thing in the morning, put it on the charger at night. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to contact us. We expect to come to do a couple of private lessons with you guys. If you want to set up some time where you have guests, that would be great. Otherwise, we hope you enjoy your new dog, and we will see you later today.